Hi guys, hear me again for another tutorial. This is what we did like I think 2 weeks ago, and this tutorial is for how to draw a technical drawing on Illustrator. So I just going to show you again everything we did in class and everything you will find on the document I put in the intranet. I'm going to explain you just to show you again some things. Even if I noticed that you really got it, like through the technical files I saw in class. You starting very you did a good start with Illustrator. So just to tell you, I open my drawing here, and I just, in order to be easier for me to draw above it, I just double click on the layer. I open the layer menu here with this icon, and I go to my layer. I have many layers here because I've already done the technical drawing, but you will have just one on your Illustrator. So I double click on this part of the layer to have this window open, and I just press here model. I have a French version, as you know, but in your version you will have is the first here, the first square here. So you say this allows you to have like 50% opacity, and you can rename your layer like base, and it will be locked, like as you can see here. So the opacity is like 50%, so you will be able to draw above it. So the first thing I can do is to create a new layer, okay, and rename it outer lines, because what we do is to draw like the contour, the stroke of half of the drawing. That's why I put this line here, because we're going to draw just the half. So what you have to do is to take the pen tool here, or P on your keyboard, P like this, P on your keyboard, and just draw the half of your drawing. Like if you don't have any stroke appearing, you just go here on the left of your screen, and you double click on this icon, and you choose the color, normally black, of your stroke, and then you go to the stroke menu. You can find here, like if you don't have here, you can go to window and open strokes menu. Okay, so just we are going to draw our, like, very fast. I've already done it, so I can actually show you better later. So you have to draw all the contour, like half of the contour of your drawing. As you can see, while I draw, I just, for example here, I just click like after this curve, and then follow the line to do exactly the same curve I follow here. Like as you can see here, just to go to in another direction, I just click over my last point and start again clicking around that one. Usually I put like a very thin stroke here, but I can put like a little bit larger, like two is okay, till 2 is okay. So you have half of your drawing, and so what we are going to do now is to create, lock the outer lines, create a new layer, and you go with the inner lines. You rename it inner lines. And what you can do is to draw everything that is inside your drawing. So I take the pen tool here, I usually put a thinner stroke, and I start drawing the inner lines like this. I click there. Then I want to start here, so I have to press V to like stop the the stroke here, and then I go again with this pen, with the pen tool, to start, like for example here. Okay, so I can go here, then down a little bit, and then go there. Oh, sorry, I did something wrong. Okay, just here and again. Okay, for example, now you can see that here my line is not following very good my drawing. So what I can do is to take the white arrow here, or A on your keyboard, like A, like that, and I take the white arrow and just move this point. I deselect and I just approach the line, and I have this white square, so I can move the point. And actually I can move also this arm here to adjust the curve. If you want to be these two arms to be independent, you just take this tool. You go to the pen tool menu, and you have this tool, like a V, inverse V, like here, and you can actually, like by clicking on the point you want to change, you have these two arms, and actually now you can move them separately. To, like, now we just have one arm. To have the other one arm again, you just press A, you click on the point, you have the other arm appearing, and you take again this tool, and now you can see that this is independent. Okay, so I go on with my inner lines, like here, for example, and then I just go here and I draw exactly, no, I like here, and then I draw my inner lines, everything. It's better to have every single details at once, so you, once you will flip the drawing, you will have the same thing on the other side. So I continue here, then V to stop my line, and then here, and then V again, V like this, V. It's to actually to, you take another tool, is to stop the line, like, because if I do like this and then I want to start over here, like I draw a line that I didn't want, so I have to press V to deselect and then start over. Okay, so go back with Command Z, just Command Z, not like in Photoshop. Like, to go back many steps, you just click Command Z as much as you want. Okay, so for example, here I have like very curvy line and very kind of irregular. So what I can do, like I cannot, like I can do the pen tool, of course, like to draw, but it's a little bit tricky. Okay, and it will give you something not as like free as the line you have underneath. So I take the pencil tool, or N on your keyboard, and I can draw like by hand, like something like a bit freer. Okay, and then I go back with I can actually change with the white arrow a little bit, and then I go back with the pen tool to finish the lines. Okay, so I have the lines. Now what I want to do is to add stitchings. So what I can do, if you have, like, let's say that you want to have stitchings here, so I just take the white arrow, I copy with the command C this line, and I paste in place with command shift V, and then I just, with the arrow keys, I just drag down my line to have this stroke appearance. Okay, so my stitching is here, will be here. So to transform this line to a stitching line, I go to the stroke menu, and I just press here, like in this square here, dashed line in English. So here you can tell that my stitchings are a little bit too big, so you can control here by clicking the size. Normally I used to put 6, it's enough. And this is actually, this is the gap. This is for the how much you want your stitching to be long, and this is how much your gap, how big is your gap. So the gap I just put like 4. Usually I can be even less, like 2, it will be fine. 2. Okay, usually the gap for stitching is smaller than the length of the stitching. So, and I can also put like, as you can see here, I just zoom it to show you, I have like very square lines. I can make them rounder by clicking here on this menu, always on your stroke menu here, like that. And I can adjust with the arrow key, the white arrow tool. I can adjust the length in order to have a little bit more. Yeah, okay. So you can do this operation for all the stitching you have on this drawing. For example, this one I just copy, paste in place, command V, command shift V, like this, command shift and V, sorry, V, like this. So command C and then command shift V, and then with the arrow keys you just move it. And now you don't have to go back to the stroke menu to have the same stitching as here. You just press, we just use the drop tool, I on your keyboard, I, like this on your keyboard, and then just click on the line you want to copy. Okay, so now we have the same. Once you did all the stitchings, you can actually you can lock it, or now what we are going to do is to copy everything here. So you have to, sorry, to unlock both the outer lines and the inner lines. You select everything like this, like by going to the layer menu, and you can like by clicking this round here, you select your strokes. If you want to select many strokes, you just keep pressed like shift and you will have all these selected. Okay, so, and you can select both layers like this. What we are going to do is to click right, and then you have this menu opening, and you go to transform. To transform is here, like in French is mirror, and for you will be reflect. Okay, going to this reflect. You